We love Hondas around these here parts. I've been collecting them for about 3 years now, and I think we found a collection bigger than ours, Ty.
I think a lot bigger.
So we met him through the marketplace. He turned out to be a rad dude. The collection doesn't even look real. Let's catch you guys there. Alrighty, let's check it out. What the hell is this? Oh my goodness. What you guys are looking at, I'm just gonna claim it, the most badass collection of all time. We are looking at some of the coolest vintage motorsports you can have. We got Honda Pilots, we have three-wheelers, we have mini snowmobiles in the back. It doesn't get much more badass than this. We're gonna meet the owner here in a minute. But like I said, over 40 Honda Pilots, over 80 freaking three-wheelers. We are in for a time, and we're gonna go rip some Pilots here in a little bit. Let's dig into this collection.
Let's go.
I wanna say it's just the biggest collection of cool shit from the 80s. We got the owner right here, John Weaver. I met him through Facebook. I almost didn't think it was real. I thought I was gonna get kidnapped again, and he turned out just to be the raddest man out there.
Oh, jeez, I don't know about that, but thank you very much.
Dude, tell us, why'd you buy all this? What the heck happened, and what's going on?
Well, I happen to love ATVs. Been obsessed with them since, gosh, earlier than I can remember for the most part. Spring break, we used to go down to Myrtle Beach, and they had a track where they actually rent the Pilots.
Okay, that's the Pilots right here.
Absolutely, and I was 14, and then when I was 14, we went back, and the track was closed. It's just that love for the Pilots, the ATVs, and my parents wouldn't let me have a three-wheeler growing up.
They wouldn't let you. So this is what happened after your parents wouldn't let you. How many Honda Pilots are we looking at right now?
So we have 35 here, and then there's a couple more parts units in the back.
Oh my goodness. This, I hate saying it's the biggest, but it's probably the biggest Honda Pilot collection out there. And it's for sale, fellas. There's a decent amount for sale. How many are you looking to sell?
Probably sell off about 30 of them and keep 5 for you know, enjoyment for the friends and family and such. And but the Pilots are just awesome. They stock, they go about 65.
So 89 to 90, the Honda Pilot came out. It's a 400cc two-stroke. You got forward, you got reverse. It's a centrifugal clutch, so it's one gear, right?
Yes.
So no shifting. And electric start. Pretty much the first side-by-side to ever come out, right? I mean, to some extent.
Well, side by side of yourself.
Literally, yeah. Guys, look at this. Am I alive right now? Am I alive right now? I think we are looking at just the most rad. Uncle Preston has every Honda ever made, but this has to just be the most badass collection of vintage motorsports right here, right now.
Here from some of the Facebook groups, people think it's like, oh wait, that's AI.
Yeah.
Like, well, I'm not smart enough to make an AI clip to actually recreate this. COVID, I turned the collection speed a little higher.
A little higher, upped it up a little bit.
When businesses are closed, you know, you do a little more shopping during the days. And just keep getting excited about different units and taking them from rides.
Growing the passion right there, man.
Growing the passion, and I've enjoyed them fully, and I'm gonna hang on to a handful to go along with the Pilots.
I mean, looking at this right now, I got bit with the bug. Uncle Preston got bit with the bug. But I think our buddy right here, you got bit with the ultimate bug, man.
Yeah, I got a little bit with it, and it's been fun getting them all tuned up and having help from my buddy Chad, who's kind of the mastermind of the motors.
And that's what's awesome. They got a full-time mechanic here, making sure everything is dialed in, making sure it's staying beautiful looking in here. I mean, all these machines, I would literally eat a steak dinner off of right now, and they are just gorgeous, fellas. So, Jonathan, I think we got to check out all these machines and kind of just get a walk around, dude.
Absolutely.
Appreciate the heck out of you, man.
You as well, my friends.
And let's get into looking at some of these machines. Like I said, we got pretty much everything you could think of. We got Pilots, we got three-wheelers. What the heck is that thing, Logan?
It's kind of a low rider, you know.
Oh my. I don't know if I fully mentioned it to you yet, but you guys have a chance to buy pretty much anything you want in here right now. It's at dirtwheelsforsale.com. 13% off with code SHRED80, okay? And get this, anything over $3,000, free freaking shipping to the lower 48.
Absolutely.
Is that right?
Absolutely.
That's unbelievable.
Well said.
Oh my goodness, fellas. So let's get into it and start showing you guys what's all around here. Here, is pretty much just the front line of machines. We got a gorgeous 250R, 350X, and right here is where Chad does all of his mechanic work. With over 100 machines in here, you can only imagine, you always got some carbs to clean, so they're always staying on top of it, making sure everything's ready to go. I hate to go along and just say it, but I think this is the biggest Honda Pilot collection in the world right now, and 90% of it is OEM. I mean, there's really not too many aftermarket plastics on any, there's not any aftermarket plastics on any of these.
And they're all so clean too.
They are all so clean. Should we see what's up with it?
Yeah.
So the cool thing about them is they're 400cc two-strokes. That's a big engine to be a two-stroke. Nice, man. We still got the spare belt in here. Look at that spare belt, ready to go still.
What do you think?
Oh my gosh. I think that we got to get a couple of these out of the compound. You guys got to stay tuned because we're going to have 3 or 4 of these ripping around, just seeing what's up with them, showing you guys what a Honda Pilot's all about. Alrighty, here's my specialty now. We got the 3-wheelers coming into play, and there's a little bit of everything around here. We got the start of it right here. This is an 82 250R. Started it all for 3-wheeler 2-stroke racing. It's right here, the 250R, one of the badder mamma jammas out there. And then we're gonna keep going up from there. We're gonna get into an 85, we got an 84. Then we got one of the baddest things in here, a freaking missile. A freaking missile, fellas. Check out this. It's such a proper missile, too. This is actually the first real missile I've seen in person. Check that out. Check that out. Oh my gosh. So what you're looking at is an old 250R that they converted into a freaking 2-wheeler. Check it out. I gotta just sit on it. Dude. I mean, gosh. Kind of mad we just can't buy all of them. We're buying a decent amount for ourselves, don't you guys worry. But still, everyone is gonna have a chance to own some clean ass vintage machines. Alrighty, and now we're getting on to the really fun part, just showing you guys the baddest 3-wheelers on the planet pretty much right now. We got this 250R all done up. And it's just a never-ending line of 250Rs right now, dude. I mean, 85, 85, 85. Liquid cooled, full suspension, 6 gears, ready to rip through. Woo-wee, man, what the heck? I mean, I'm just getting more juiced up looking around these bad girls. Just backflipping this a couple days ago, Lopes.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
To switch back up from 3-wheelers, I gotta show you guys where the Pilots all started from. We got the original Honda Odyssey right here. The FL 250, I believe. These are freaking awesome. Still a little 2-stroke engine. We'll get the job done. It's freaking sweet looking at the little snorkel up here. Years after that, I believe these started around 79, I want to say, 78 or 79. And then early to mid 80s, they came out with the FL 350. This is where the more power came from. Started to get to a little bit bigger engine, but still, it never was a match for the 400s.
Crazy.
The ultimate king of the hill machine right here. 4 strokes, 350 cc's of pure freaking glory. Good golly, you can't beat these bad mamma jammas right here. If you want an everyday rider that you can just trust and have the best time ever on, it's one of these machines right here, I'll tell you that. The 350X. I don't want to talk about it too much, but we got the Yamahas over here. Folks, come here. Look around at me. Look around at me. That one is mint. Look how gorgeous this one is. Where do you fill it up at? What do you do? What the hell do you do?
I actually don't know.
Well, check this out, fellas. Look at that. Under your seat. How cool is that?
So cool. This one, Dick.
Jonathan did a very, very good job of picking out the cleanest machines he could buy, because these things are cream of the crop right here, I'll tell you that. Honda's as far as I can see. What the hell, man? All right. And then we're just getting down the line, 350X after 350X.
It just doesn't end.
It really doesn't end in here, fellas. We are in the ultimate collection right now. Now we get into 4 wheels and we expand the taste. We were kind of moving out of the Hondas for a second, and we're going to the Ducatis, man. I absolutely love these things for what they are. They are some bad mamma jammas. I believe these ones are 84s or an 83. 2nd gen Ducatis. Oh my gosh. I need to get one because everybody says it's faster than a 250R. Sadly, I believe it's the truth too, but you know what? We'll dabble one day. For those of you guys that like the vintage 4-wheelers, well, you're also in the right spot. We like vintage everything. We like to dabble in a little bit of everything. Not that big of a 4-wheeler guy, but there's something in here I gotta show you guys.
Oh my gosh.
What you guys are looking at is 500 cc's of pure I want to kill you right now. This is called the Quadzilla. What ultimate machines that Suzuki ever made. Logan, what do you think about that?
Dude, this looks like it belongs in a garage and is never touched. Because it would kill you if you touched it.
This is even fun just to look at. I am geeking out
Bro.
right now. What do you...
Bro.
What? Just ridiculous.
Bro.
Oh, it doesn't look like it's been sat on. Huh? Look at that. That's a hell of a saddle right there,
Yeah.
too. I mean, you got room for 2 heavies on each side. 1, 2. Bada bang, bada boom, baby. Vintage big wheels are some of the coolest things out there. They're fat tires. They kind of the design from them came from a 3-wheeler, and I've heard they're the most unsafe things out there. They are some bad girls. We got the Honda right here. We got the Yamahas. He was just going for a variety of everything. We got some matching 4 motos. That's a rad setup right there. It gets a little bit smaller from here on out. These rad little snowmobiles over here, check these out. I've actually never seen them. They're called snow scoots. I've seen them online, but I've never seen one in person. What do you think about that?
Dude, what?
It's right.
How big of a motor is even in that?
I think it's a 50cc. Yeah, a little 2.8 horsepower. I think they're late 80s, early 90s.
Wow.
And being in Colorado, I'm sure a decent amount kind of came around the area.
Yeah.
So sweet to see some in person. Whew.
Okay, this has to be the smallest 4-wheeler I've ever seen.
Look at that! Look at that! So cute! We got the little Suzuki 50s right here. To end it off with the small stuff, we got the Honda 4-track 70s right here. This originated from the ATC 70. Once you had to add another wheel, this is what they ended up with. Still a great little 4-wheeler.
So clean too.
So freaking clean. Dude, being around all these 3-wheelers has my 3-wheeler freaking energy just ready to rip, man. I'm ready to get back to the compound now. Right. What a collection. These things are absolutely mint. I think it's almost time we get back to the compound and do some ripping on some mint machines. Woo! Alrighty. What do you think about that side, Ty?
Oh my goodness, Gav.
Dude, like I said, this is pretty much the original side-by-side. This is where it all started right here. 7 feet long, so it makes it fit right in the back of a first gen Cummins perfectly.
Oh, that's a perfect fit if I've ever seen one.
And today's plan, fellas, get these unloaded and see what they're all about, Ty.
Let's see what's up. So what's the price tag on this one right here?
Dude, this is crazy. The crazy thing about them is they're really reasonably priced right now. They're pretty much starting at $5,000 and up, but for a decent rider, you can buy one for $5,000 and get it shipped to your house for free.
My God, look at them from the back, bro.
Dude, I know. Straight freaking. That's sex appeal right there, baby. Alrighty, after showing you guys the world's most badass vintage collection, well, it's only right if we show you guys what one of the most badass vintage machines is all about. See what these are all about, open them up, have a time, and even do a little bit of a comparison against the 250R. Jonathan, what do you think, brother?
No problem. 250 that's old lady stuff.
Let's hop in here and see what it's all about. Give you guys a fresh reminder, I'm about 6 foot, 220 pounds. We'll see how well I fit. All right.
Do you feel like you're getting in an airplane
Dude,
seat?
I feel like I'm getting in a race car.
Yep.
Pretty much an F1 at this point. Oh! All right, let me just take a moment to calm down and freaking keep myself cool, calm, and collective, because I might freak out knowing that I'm in a 402-stroke freaking Honda right now. I don't know what's going on. Dude, the crazy part about it is that he has 40 of them this freaking clean, Ty. John, where did you find them at? How were you picking them up this nice?
A lot of them came from Washington State. A lot came from Arizona, where people would take them in the sand.
Dude, this guy was just shipping money out left and right. How many times did you get gypped?
Out of 220 purchases, I was gypped 4 times.
That's pretty good numbers.
Thumbs up for the ATV community. And for you guys that screwed him over. You're probably watching. That's the sad truth right there. Make a video. We're going to track you down. We're going to meet up with Jonathan. We're going to have a meeting and find out whoever gypped him. All 4 of you guys.
Producing shred repossession.
Alrighty, come here, come check out the cockpit. See what I'm working with here, Ty. Right here we got all hand controls. You got your run, you got your on and off. And the awesome thing about it is it's all controlled by your hands. You have nothing going on at your feet. You got your brakes right here. Feels like you're in a video game. popular guy you will ever meet, but this is a hell of a four-wheel machine, fellas. Way ahead of its time, fellas. What the hell was Honda doing never coming out with a true side-by-side? I don't know, because they were obviously at the top of the game in the late 80s, too. Alrighty, and if you were a big swinging player back in the late 80s, this is probably the setup you had, an ATC 250R paired with the FL 400. We got to break out mine a little bit and, you know, just do a little bit of cruising around, compare it to it a little bit. Of course, it has 3 wheels, so there really is no comparison, but I figured it's only right if we break it out. I've been pretty much dreaming about having a 250R riding side by side with a Honda Pilot ever since I figured out what a Pilot was. So let's make a dream come true. You can't beat the ultimate duo right there. FL 400, ATC 250R, beautiful execution time. What'd you see? Logan just said it looked like it was a movie. What did it feel like?
It felt like a movie. Control on this thing is unreal.
Dude, it was so cool watching you,
so
dude. Alrighty, fellas. The FL 400 is a hell of a machine. ATC 250R, still can't beat it. You guys have your chance to go buy yourself one right now at dirtwheelsforsale.com. Get yourself some free shipping. Let's keep partying, baby. Let's go. Give me some, Logs.